It all started with one seemingly simple question. What's the most awesome 2 weeks that we could have in Malaysia on a $100 per day budget? To find out, we're doing a bit of the tourist trail, but also getting way off. Finding hidden temples, getting spicy travel tips from noodle shop owners, haggling for jackfruit in the middle of KL, and oh god, what's going on here? And not only that, but we're going to try to check off 3 big bucket list things on this budget. 1, hopefully stay in an overwatered bungalow. 2, try to surf on mainland Malaysia, which might not even be possible. And 3, give parasailing a go. It's gonna be really tight, but if we can make it happen anywhere, it's here. So we're taking planes and trains and boats and so many grab taxis and whatever else we can find to see and do and eat as much tasty food as we can. And pet as many cats as we can and drink as many things out of coconuts as we can as we travel across this shockingly underrated country. But we're getting ahead of ourselves. This trip, just like every other trip to this beautiful place, starts right here in Kuala Lumpur. Our adventure begins right here in the famous Jalanalor street food, street. There's so many good options, especially at night. We got a little char kway teow, which is Malaysian fried noodles, and the classic chicken rice, and oh, I better shut up, the food's here. Man, that came quick.
Chicken rice, so simple, just like chicken, some soy sauce and some oil and some onions and garlic on top. So affordable, it tastes like home.
Malaysia is famous for its food, so we're going to be featuring it a lot, but there's a few logistics we got to go over.
So all that food and drink was just under $6 US, which is awesome. And this is actually one of the more kind of like overpriced streets that you can find street food on anywhere in KL. Still a really good deal. Oh, that was just perfect. But I realized that we haven't talked about all the usual things that we had to do to get into KL, right? So there's this new thing called the MDAC, Malaysia Digital Arrival Card, is what it stands for. It's just all the normal stuff that immigration asks you, but you're required to pre-fill it out online and then get an approval, I think like 3 days before you depart to Coco. So after that we landed, get some cash, go and get our rapid KL card so we can use all the public transportation around here. Get an eSIM, I got one through Saley, and who did you get yours through?
Ubigi.
Ubigi. We'll let you know right here which one ended up being the best between those two. I then just took the super fast train all the way down to KL Central and then took the monorail from there to here, and we're good to go. We haven't checked into our hotel yet, but we're going to in a little while after we go to Chinatown.
Alright, that's all taken care of. Now, the walk from Bukit Bintang to Chinatown is great and not really all that far. Murals, artwork, buildings so tall that they have their own weather patterns, and sometimes it's even dry on the way there. Unfortunately, that sometime is not today.
So we are here during monsoon season. Speaking of monsoon season, we're here during February, and it's raining now. I know it probably looks on camera like it's a hassle for it to rain so frequently here, but I actually kind of like it. It like cools everything down, and it feels like it slows the city down in a really cool way.
This is a cinematic walking across the bridge shot. Are you ready? Here it goes.
Wow, such cinema, very epic.
Okay, just like that. Rain's done. Hopefully not to return for the rest of the day. So we're right down by Independence Square right now, and we are looking at the second tallest flagpole in Malaysia. That's the thing right behind you. I couldn't figure out where the tallest one is, but apparently it's not here.
How tall does it go?
That's pretty tall, but not as tall as the other one. Okay, apparently until January 1st, this was the tallest flagpole in Malaysia, but then Sarawak's new flagpole is now the tallest in Malaysia.
Hey, you know what's more fun than talking about a flagpole? Well, I mean, honestly, just about anything, but definitely Central Market. There's 3 different zones for Malaysia's main cultures. There's a Chinese, Malay, and Indian zone, all packed into this gorgeous and probably way too small Art Deco-y building. Haggling is generally the way here, and there's a little bit of everything in this eclectic market that has a way of overwhelming your senses immediately. Right outside is another street food market, so, you know.
That looks really good.
Yeah, it's like,
I know
$1?
we just ate, but this is like a post-lunch appetizer. It's a fried beef roti. Time-honored, it says, time-honored recipe. It sold me 5 RM. It's bread and beef and made with love and deep fried. It's so good. Delightfully crispy and savory. This is all true words. Very true marketing.
This is how KL should feel.
It feels awesome.
A little bit chaotic. Smells like 5,000 different types of food everywhere you go. Hearing at least 20 different languages on every single street that you walk on. It's like, That's how this is supposed to be.
And eating all the different foods.
Yeah, for $1.
Hearing all the different forms of transportation, cars, motorbikes, buses. It's really cool to see.
Right around the corner is Pedaling Street. It's that perfect mix of touristy yet authentic that we love, where haggling isn't just allowed, it's practically mandatory. The narrow lanes are crammed with knockoff everything, but let's be real, we're here for the one thing that we definitely can't get at home.
What'd you get?
Jackfruit. When this stuff is ripe like this is, it tastes exactly like a Starburst. It's so good.
So we can't linger too long, we have to go check into our weirdly strict and immensely awesome Airbnb. Just a quick train ride back to KL Central to collect our bags.
Dr. Locker, I've come to collect my baggage. Open my door.
Wow, magic.
Okay, so it's a bit of a walk, and we're not gonna schlep this stuff halfway across town. We're gonna end up so sweaty. It's gonna be hard to watch us. Even harder to watch us than it already is for the rest of the day. So that means that it's time to unravel the great mystery that is Grab.
Alright, time for the first and honestly most important app you'll need in Malaysia, Grab. In theory, like, setting it up should be super simple. You download it, you sign up, you add your payment method, boom, done. But in reality, I mean, not so much.
Oh boy.
Is it working?
Grab wallet setup page, enter the card details. Oh, it's declined. Try another card, declined. Third card, also totally declined. Oh, okay, it seems to like MasterCards better.
Okay, after we got the credit card situation figured out, it takes like 2 seconds to do the rest of it. So now we're waiting on a taxi. It'll just be here in a second and bring us right to our hotel for $2.
The thing about Malaysia is Grab isn't just convenient, it's practically mandatory for budget travel that doesn't involve walking like 5 miles in 135% humidity. It's really tough to set up, but you can't beat the price.
Yes, thank you.
Just a few minutes later we arrive, fought through the extremely lengthy check-in process, so if you choose a short-term rental here, you'll probably experience the same thing. Then, just a short hour later...
Welcome to our 27th floor here at Riviera City. Little condo. We've got this cute little breakfast nook, lunch nook, dinner nook, any kind of nook. A nice bathroom with a shower. And there it is.
Whoa.
That's not even the best part though.
What is the best part?
So, wow. Got views of all of them. The Petronas,
Towers,
the
Menards
Menara,
right there.
and the really
Whatever
big
the name
one.
of the giant one is.
Yeah.
This is pretty great. $36 a night? Yeah. 36. Good find. That was super cool. That's super cool. Okay, I think we're gonna go and hit the town. Paint the town red.
On this one street sign, there's a Tamil Methodist church, there's a Zion Cathedral church, there's a cultural walk, there's a temple, there's a Lady of Fatima church.
And
So
also,
many.
whatever that temple was just
Yeah,
right
and then
there.
there's just the temple that we just walked. I think it was a Hindu temple. There's just so many different kinds of faiths here, just on this one street. It's amazing.
So we're staying close to KL Central. It's not too far to get anywhere in the city. And next, we're off to walk through Little India.
Everything looks so good and colorful.
Yeah.
How do
I
you-
have no idea how to pick.
how do you
There's more up
choose?
there that looks good.
Yeah.
Across the street.
So beautiful here.
Our strategy is always to just keep walking until we find the right spot, and that always works.
This looks more like
This
it.
looks great. There's so many options.
This is the Madan Salera Brickfields. It's just down the road from Little India, and places like this are always where all the good food in Malaysia is.
That thing.
Ooh, this is fun.
We got quite a jar there.
Ooh, Ooh, that's tasty.
What'd you get?
Lychee something. It's a lychee drink. I got nasi goreng, chicken, fried rice. This looks great.
Thank you.
Okay.
I got the mutton clay pot rice. He asked me if I wanted it spicy, and I answered yes. And I'm not sure how much I'm going to regret it. He seemed like he would be the type to like take it easy on me, though, you know, to not try to burst me into flames.
He paused a little bit.
He did. He was like,
sure.
He was like you. Oh, that's so good. And that's spicy.
You can't say that.
Oh my God.
I love this place. I love the chill vibes of it. It's like a hawker center almost. Outdoors, so there's a nice breeze and everyone's so friendly and helpful, and you can get different kinds of food and sit together. It's my favorite thing. I love food courts. I wish we had any food courts at home like this.
Yeah. Ordered some puri.
Yes.
It looks really good, very fluffy. Going real good over here. Never had it before. The guy recommended it. Oh, these are so fluffy. That one's got some go to it. Oh, Jesus. I'm sweaty right now.
Listening.
Tasty food eaten, face on fire. Day one in Malaysia is going perfectly. Whew.
That was good.
Time to go see the lights.
And there's our friends, the twins.
So cool. Never gets old. Never gets old.
It's popping and very busy out here. Do people say popping anymore?
No. I don't know what it's been replaced with, but I don't think that's...
It's a vibe.
What?
Have you ever seen such magnificent... Okay, it's raining now. Bye.
Okay, it's raining now.
The towers are great and they contain a hilariously large shopping mall, but we're here for the light and water show just on the other side of the gift shop.
I just wanna go out on a walk with you. Could be 20 minutes or an hour or two. Baby, you know I just like to talk with you. I just wanna go out on a walk with you. Baby, you know I just like to talk.
We can't think of a better way to end a day here in KL. So, just a quick ride on the monorail back. Quick stop at 7-Eleven for some water, and day one complete. Okay, today we're going to check out the greener side of KL, but first, just a short 27 flights of stairs. This is one of those things that they don't tell you about these fancy high-rises. The elevators take forever. And now, Malaysian breakfast. This is Money's Corner. It's a total gem nestled near KL Central. It's got local food, great prices, and everything we need to start our day off right.
It took maybe 3 minutes from the time we walked in to by the time we had food. I love places like this. It's so savory and it just like melts in your mouth because they've been roasting it for so long. You can see it kind of like hung up in the window there. We're definitely living the good life here in Kuala Lumpur for sure.
What are you trying to get?
I'm trying to get a tea without sugar, without milk, just like tea over ice.
I got to practice a bit of my Malay here to see if I could figure out how to order my tea.
Teh o ice kosong.
So we've been trying to up our language game recently to get more of our trips and be able to connect more, and it's made a huge difference. And most of that is thanks to the partner of today's video, Rosetta Stone.
Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa. Getting started with the app was super easy. All we had to do was pick one of the 25 available languages and off we went.
Arigatou gozaimasu.
One of my favorite things about the app is just how adaptive and immersive it is, right? Like, it's not just about learning and memorizing all the words, it's more about learning the language in the same way that all of us learn language in the first place.
Sumimasen. Eigo ga wakarimasu ka?
And there's so many ways to use it too, like I learn best by speaking, but you might learn best by listening, reading, writing, whichever way you learn best, it's got it covered.
Na des. Nan desu ka?
And the lessons are just 10 minutes, so I can fit it into whatever else I got going on that day.
你好
Ni hao. Yes.
谢谢
We teamed up with Rosetta Stone to get you all a 60% off special discount. So it's 25 languages that you own for the rest of your life with absolutely no subscription for about $150. Yes, please. So if you're interested or if you happen to know somebody else who might appreciate this as a gift, go on ahead and check out the link down in the description below. A big shishi, thank you very much to Rosetta Stone, and let's go see if we got that tea ordered.
Okay. Teo Icicle song. They understood what I was saying, but they said it very differently, obviously, than the way I said it, but they understood me.
I love places like this because it just feels so informal, like casual, and it's definitely a meeting place. You can tell everybody here comes together with their friends and family for brunch on Sunday. I wish all Sunday brunch places were like this.
Oh, so good. Let's go. Man, there's so much good food everywhere.
Speaking of so much good stuff,
Thank you very much. This is 1,000,000,000 degrees. I will give you a full report in a moment. Oh yeah. It's like 10,000 grams of sugar in there and it tastes so good.
okay, now off to
Nuts.
We're coming to the jungle, baby! You're probably not gonna die!
Okay, a cool 15-minute walk from the monorail station later, and I think we've made it to the jungle. And by the jungle, I mean the Eco Forest Park in the middle of KL.
Welcome to the jungle, baby!
So I want you to guess right now, before we go in, is this going to be a really good time or a really bad time? Because it was definitely one of those two.
Oh, you're in for a either really good or really bad time. When it says no refunds is the first thing that you see before you can even buy the tickets. You know, that's confidence, right?
We made it. Look at this canopy walk. It's pretty cool. It's really nice. Actually, it's really nice in the shade.
In here, I take some pictures of us walking on a bridge. Bop, bop. That's all that I know what to do here. Take some pictures while we're walking on a bridge.
I don't know what to say about this place. Like, there's nothing to say. There's a few bridges. It's pretty. It cost a bunch. Here you go. Montage time.
Okay. I don't know what I was expecting, but the canopy walk was fun. It was really lush and pretty, and it did its job in that I felt like I was not in a big city anymore, minus the Menara right there.
Sure.
But, yeah, I don't know that I would pay 40 ringgit to do that, I guess.
Yes, I appreciate your measured response. Thoughtful. That wasn't worth it. Let's go.
Time to go find somewhere to cool down.
Okay, so our first attempt at finding the greener side of KL didn't really pan out at all, but all is not lost. We try to keep our mistakes short and the good stuff long in this video. With that in mind, let the search for the good stuff begin.
Maybe not our scene.
We walk just down the road back to Bukit Bintang in search of a zesty beverage. As always, KL provides.
This is what I was talking about.
Meanwhile, Lisa got hot soup. It's about 100 degrees out. It makes no sense. It'll never make any sense. But that's what she got.
So good. I can't even describe. Just the broth is amazing. Yeah, it's 90 degrees outside. We just got finished with a hike. So tasty.
I'm not the type to be into soup and 90-degree weather, but what are those?
Okay, that looks really good. That looks so good. Oh, that looks so good. That looks awesome.
Thank you.
Thanks very much. Have a good day.
Can you tell that I love naan? Clearly I like naan.
Oh, that's so beautiful.
I know, right? It's exactly as good as you would think. It's just the right amount of chewy, where it almost feels like a thin crust pizza. A bit like it's a little crispy, a little chewy. It is, you can see it just blasted on there. Butter on top.
And if you want our full trip PDF guide, including a map with all the pins to everywhere we went and stayed, we made one for every single one of our videos. You can check it out, link in the description below. Well, it's about 2 p.m. now, so it's time to see what KL's Times Square is all about and just cool down. We know we're not normally into malls, but this one was pretty cool.
This place is massive. Look. Whoa.
Is that a school bus? Sick moves.
This is just nice to get out of the sun.
What is it?
This is Times Square. It's a theme park. What?
Is that a roller coaster?
Alright, we're back to Jelana Lore, this time it's sunset, when it really comes to life. The people watching, endlessly fascinating. The scene, wonderfully chaotic. The food, unbelievable. Are we eating again? Yes. This is Malaysia. The food is amazing. You'll see when you get here.
I got mean sweats just walking over to this place, which is how I know that we're in the right place. They also have Malaysian satay, and there was this guy who was, he's just a smoke monster. Like, you could barely see him through there as he was cooking the stuff. And you know it's got to be good. You know it's got to be good if that's happening. If he's willing to sacrifice that much for his satay art.
We had such a good time that we just hung out until it got dark. Quick stop for some water and then off to the monorail. Whew, made it home just in time. And then a massive discovery.
Hey, come check this out. I was looking at this place, Port Dickson, which is like, I don't know, hour and a half, 2 hours southwest of here, kind of in between here and Malacca. And they have an overwater bungalow that's $63 a night.
What?
Yeah, and breakfast is only $1 more. So I don't know why, I mean...
Where is it?
Back to Money's Corner for breakfast, of course. Another masala tea. We better get out of here before we start having like a routine. We quick picked up some train tickets from the machine in the lobby of KL Central and off we went to Port Dickson. Neither of us had ever even heard of Port Dickson, so we were pretty skeptical about this preposterously cheap overwater bungalow, but we just had to find out. So you can't take the train all the way there. It's actually a train and then a pretty long taxi ride like halfway through.
We are out here. Oh.
Luckily, we'd already figured out how to pay with Grab, but that doesn't mean that it was easy.
The guy canceled, so the new guy's gonna come and pick us up.
Probably doesn't want to drive 45 minutes. I think there is a bus stop if worst case scenario.
It was right about here that we started to really have some second thoughts about this world's cheapest overwater bungalow thing.
Alright, the second guy just canceled.
What? Uh-oh.
So,
Third time's the charm. 45 minutes later, we saw our first signs of beach, the massive resorts, and ooh, this is nice.
We got a big old map. We're here, and we're trying to go to here. I think go down, and then we walk.
This place was massive. Here's pool number 1, kitchen. There's a farm, I guess.
There's a farm here. Of chickens.
Where is everybody?
I don't know.
Pool number 2, and finally to our overwater bungalow.
Okay, we're really out here. Come on in. This is our first ever and cheapest, I think, overwater bungalow that we could find in the world. I don't know. We'll get to the rest, but the best part is obviously this. It's like walking on out into the beautiful water. And then we've got ginormous bed and this cute comfy day bed over here that's right in this little nook, which I love. It's very rustic and kind of old feeling in here, but still very natural and beautiful because obviously you're just right on the water. The bathroom, full of surprises. It's not a good view right here, but it's cool because you can hear the water splashing up against the building as you're showering kind of outdoors. I think we paid around $70 US after taxes.
So, admittedly, this thing was missing one really important feature that most overwater bungalows have, the ability to jump right off the deck of your room into the water. Doing that here would lead to death or disfigurement. Hey, but other than that, it's pretty sweet. Time to go check out the rest of Port Dixon, which, as we would find out, would not take very long. Just a few blocks into town, and this little white tent called Mary Cafe was just calling our names.
Listen, I know we're bordering on like sounding like a broken record here, where we say everything is like, delicious. Like, genuinely, we don't say that unless it is actually good. And we've just had a really long string of really good meals since we got here.
Woo.
What'd you get?
I got the beef stew with rice. That's good. And it's fresh and you got all the little bits. I'm so excited about all of this. It's definitely like more for the adventurous, but it is tasty.
What else do we get?
A kind of jelly dessert.
The meal was a great deal, not only because of the awesome food, but we got some vital intel.
So good. Oh man, we just sat and chatted with them for the past hour. It was so nice.
Yeah, if you ever make it to Port Dixon, which we know it's a little bit of a ways away, go to Mary Cafe because the food there is so good. And we learned that the beef stew that I got is like a 100-year-old recipe that the uncle there has perfected and passed down many generations.
We also got a lead for, I think, where we're heading next. Lisa's been wanting to do a bunch of surfing, and apparently there's a place called Cheriting on the East Coast. And it looks like it's kind of easy to get to. We're probably going to end up having to fly. I don't know. We haven't thought it through yet, but I think that might be where we head tomorrow.
Yeah. Got to pick up some water before we head back to our hotel.
Woo, one-stop barbecue.
Wait, so did they have barbecue there?
No, I didn't see any barbecue at all.
And that was pretty much it for Port Dixon. Back to the bungalow. Something about our booking got us access to this sweet lounge right next to our room, and now it's time for a fancy sunset and drinks montage.
It's so pretty out here. Sunset. Kind of. Now pose. Now smile. Now vogue. That's not vogue. That's a chicken dance. Yeah.
Man of mystery. What could he be thinking about as he stares off pensively into the distance?
Gummy bears.
What big thoughts is this man thinking about? Is it video games? Yes. Is it also the Roman Empire? Yep.
Gummy bears?
Big thoughts. Better pack it in before things get too existential out here.
Commence vibe shot.
Good morning. Day 3. How did you sleep? Yeah. One of the things that I really wanted to do on this trip was check out whether there were any surf spots here in Malaysia. I'm not a good surfer, but I have figured, you know, we're traveling to an island, we're traveling to Southeast Asia, there's got to be something. And I want to practice. And it turns out there's this tiny village called Cherating on the east coast that is well known for being a popular surf spot here in Malaysia only at certain times of the year. So it turns out monsoon season is actually a good time to go, and we're here at the tail end, so it's almost the end of February. So I'm hoping that if we get to Cherating, we'll have a couple of good surf days. I don't know, we'll see. It's a little bit complicated to get there as we're learning. Ooh, we got a little bit of uninvited guests. Maybe it's the rain.
So we paid the big $1 upcharge for breakfast on our reservation, and that turned out to be a pretty wise investment.
It's pretty
We
good.
have roti canai. We have the noodles, charcoal. We have rice porridge, which I haven't had in forever. So good. And a peacock over here.
You can't have it. Those mosquitoes got you, huh?
It's a rustic jungle out here. That's just the realities of paradise.
Just one last moment to enjoy the absolutely incredible view from the cheapest overwater bungalow that we could find anywhere. And now, it's checkout time.
What?
You guys 4 minutes away.
Oh, sweet.
Now, I know we're moving really fast on this trip, much faster than probably you'd want to, and that's intentional on our part. We don't have unlimited time while we're here, and probably you won't either when you come. That being said, it's time to catch our hilariously cheap flight to a town that we've never heard of in hopes of finding some surf.
We just got to the airport. We got a little bit of time, actually a lot of bit of time. So we're gonna go check out the lounge here. It's actually luckily landside. Chicken mandang, burger, fish and chips, satay.
Unlimited hot tea, satay, lamb, fish and chips, and a burger? Yes! Not to mention a shuttle to and from the airport. This is sweet. A little delay turned into a big delay. But eventually, we were off.
MH12762 to Kuantan will commence now. Please have your mic.
Okay, I get window.
By the time we landed, it was dark.
So ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Sultan Ahmad Shah Airport.
One more grab taxi. Like I said, you need this app in this country.
Do you think he's gonna take us all the way to Cherating?
About an hour and 15 or so.
This is it, yeah.
Great. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Is that ours, the Galaxy one?
That's pretty cool.
Ready for the Galaxy room?
Yeah. I was born ready for the Galaxy room.
Oh my gosh. I am so...
This is the coolest. Come on.
So he told us at reception that we've been upgraded, and I didn't hear like to what, because I had just gotten the standard room. And turns out this is our upgrade. We are now in the Galaxy room, which is hilarious. I think like the pictures online show just like a standard white and brown linen on the, you know, the bed and an actual couch, but this is hilarious and amazing, and I love it.
I think we need a room tour.
Welcome. Don't let the mosquitoes in. We are here at the Royal Chulan Cherating Chalets is what they call these. Just what, I don't even know what to say. I'm still taking it all in. I have a beanbag in lieu of a couch. Pretty cool. I feel really young, and I feel like maybe we need a lava lamp. We have this incredible mural that's just so fun and bright and colorful. It would make for great walking shots. I think this is a bathroom.
Galaxy bathroom?
It is not a Galaxy bathroom. It is their standard run-of-the-mill bathroom.
Boring.
To the Galaxy bedroom, and whoa. And we've got this cute little guy from China. We paid $50 US per night for our standard chalet, and we got the Galaxy. My main question is, they knew nothing about me, and I didn't put any requests on our booking. What do you think prompted them to upgrade us to the Galaxy?
Time to eat. That took way longer than we thought it would, getting out here. We were expecting to be here maybe like 5 hours ago. We were actually kind of hoping to see the sunset, you know, like when we got here. But we're gonna save that for tomorrow. Stuff happens. This makes me much happier than it probably should, being a grown man.
Man, just look at all these standard, boring rooms. Too bad for them. Cherating was super dead. A whole lot of nothing open and absolutely nobody around. However, after quite a bit of walking, we did see a small fire coming from the oven of this pizza place. I love this place.
This is so great. There's so many cats. I haven't sat in your beanbag for a really long time.
It's just the greatest night of my life. So all downhill from here.
Wow.
Cheers. Want to watch Interstellar?
Sure.
Welcome to Cherating. Apparently monsoon season from November to March turns this usually very sleepy fishing village into Malaysia's surf capital. It's quiet, it's slow paced, it's the perfect surf town vibes. We're here right at the end of the season, so it's like double empty.
Really convenient place to just walk to the beach. My job now is to figure out where I'm gonna rent a board from. Probably gonna take a lesson, just because even though I've taken many lessons before, it's always nice to just have someone in the local area take you around and show you what's up.
Okay, Lisa and I are splitting up for today. She is going off surfing. She's about to go find some surf instructors out there on the beach, which looks really cool. And it's my job to, one, get us more cash, because we're totally out of cash and there's 0 ATMs in this town and everything's cash only. Number 2, I gotta get some sweet surfing footage of Lisa once we get back. And then number 3, much less interestingly, I gotta do our taxes.
I started my quest for cash with trying to catch a grab to the nearby tent.
Okay. Big money, no whammies. Well.
always just like to watch a little bit and see how things go out here. I've never seen a break like this.
You know how to get cash around here, bud? No? Alright. Okay, so I think my game plan is going to be to walk all the way to the other end of town, hope somebody has a bicycle rental, keep checking Grab. I think a flight lands in like a half an hour at the airport, but it takes an hour to get out here from there, so at the quickest they'd be here at like noon.
I kind of just assumed you could just roll up and find a lesson from somebody, but maybe you have to pre-book.
Okay, well, that's the end of town. I think this might be the least connected place we've ever been to. Definitely the most out there.
I managed to talk to one guy down at the end there. He was about to go surfing, but he was saying right now, because of low tide, probably not the best time for lessons, but maybe sometime this afternoon.
I was just about getting ready to give up, and then...
So I found a guy, got money. It was the most convolutedly complex thing of all time. So since they don't have an ATM in town, the way they solved it is they have convenience stores, and at the convenience stores, they all accept Wise as their like method of transfer. So all I had to do was like sign up for a Wise account, which took forever to do, like 45 minutes, and then transfer the money from my bank account at home directly to him. Obviously, I wouldn't recommend doing this unless you absolutely had to. And then paid him 5 ringgit extra. And then he just paid me out in cash how much I paid him. So I sent him like 70 US, which is roughly the equivalent of 300 ringgit. And he just gave me 300 ringgit in cash. Okay, now I just gotta find Lisa. She's out on the beach somewhere. I see her.
Alright, lesson signed up for. Just gonna go get lunch while we wait until 3 for her lesson.
Mango cheesecake. This was one of 2 that they had left. Ooh. That's like a mixture of cheesecake and ice cream with mango on top, and the graham cracker crumb at the bottom is so good. Delicious. This is like the perfect dessert, even though we got it first.
Okay, finally. Time to surf.
That surf session was very humbling. The waves are breaking left, which I was not accustomed to, and I felt like the biggest battle was actually getting back. I paid 140 ringgit for an hour of surf instruction. With that, you also get 2 to 3 hours of use of the board. It was a very humbling experience, kind of discouraging. It is one of those things where I know surfing takes a really, really long time to get good at it. But I feel like, and you have to be consistent, and I haven't been consistent in the last 5 to 6 years since I first took my first lesson. But
We were running out of cash again, so first we had to do a little bit of math to see if we could afford dinner and also to get to the next town.
Maybe like 40 or 50 or something.
We just barely had enough for dinner. Cherating was, I'm not sure how to describe it. It's really cut off, very remote, but I think we didn't connect with it as much because we're more roamers than we are rechargers. Like, there's 2 types of trips. One is recharge, where you go to a place to refill your batteries, you relax, you stay still. The other is roam. See and do as much as you can with the limited time that you've got. If you couldn't tell, we're definitely roamers.
Okay, so we made it to this very, very cool, kind of hidden spot called the Beach Garden Cherating Cafe. All the way in the beach. And holy Toledo, the waves are coming in hot.
Can you even hear us over the wave? This is the type of stuff you were surfing in today.
Josh wanted the beachfront seat, and we definitely got it.
Woo!
the best yet. I know I've gotten this a lot. It's only because I love it. And because you can't really get it anywhere else.
You know, sometimes we wish we could be less roamers and more rechargers, but Cherating was one of the first places in a long time that made us really want to just slow down.
I got to meet Landy, who was I think the owner of the school, and he asked how the lesson went, and I think he must have heard from the surf instructor that I called it quits pretty early because I was feeling a little bit discouraged. So he said, you can come tomorrow morning if you want and just grab a board and just surf. Take whatever surfboard you want, leash is there, and just bring it back and put it back when you're done. And I was like, that's really nice. So I set an alarm for early tomorrow morning and maybe get a couple of hours of surfing in. To infinity and beyond. Dun, dun. I'm just gonna have fun today. That's it. Play, like you said. Oh, that hurts.
Okay, so
Well, at least I got a workout in. I didn't catch any waves.
yeah, we got to get you patched up.
Tough, humbling, but I am less discouraged today. I can see the matrix. I know where I need to be to get to the matrix, but I can't get there yet.
For now, back to roaming. Just a quick breakfast and off we went. To make it to the bus station in the first place, we talked to the people that ran the restaurant from lunch yesterday. You remember this place? They had a WhatsApp number for the only taxi driver in town, and the price was steep. But there truly wasn't another way.
Okay.
Good, here you go.
Thank you. Now we wait an hour for our bus. It's a little early, huh?
Not a lot to do out here.
I feel like a fish out of water.
Good day.
Found the bus station and headed off for a quick snack before our 4-hour bus ride to KT. We ordered the standard kaya toast with tea, you know, safe food for a long bus ride in Southeast Asia.
Okay, kitty, we gotta go.
I don't think he wants me to leave.
Time to go.
So we are currently waiting for our bus. We're in this town called Kemaman. It's a little bit north of Cherating. And it's a big bus hub for KL, KT, a bunch of other big cities. But we're heading to KT, Kuala Terengganu. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. I don't know that I am. Oh.
The bus kept randomly stopping for a really long time. But 5 hours later, we finally made it to our destination.
Okay, so that took like an hour and a half longer than it should have. We just stopped in the middle of nowhere.
An hour and a half is 2.5 hours longer.
Yeah.
It was at this moment, that we started to get the feeling that maybe, during this time of year, going off the tourist path was actually the wrong call here. But for now, we checked into our hotel, and the wonderfully friendly hotel staff gave us a recommendation that would lead us to the best food that we'd have on this whole trip.
Ooh,
That's fancy.
2 beds.
Oh, I think we got a pretty good view of that drawbridge.
Room tour.
Okay, I'm gonna be your room tour captain today. Once Lisa quiets down in there.
Wow.
So, pretty normal hotel room, $34 per night. It's really nice. It's really nice. But the thing that we're really excited about is that. Cool. Okay, found this spot called Straits Restaurant. We're a little beat at this point in time.
It looks great though.
This looks really good.
It's a lot of Chinese, Malaysian food, and I think we're just gonna get a bucket of vegetables because we need that,
Yeah.
and maybe some rice and something else.
Ooh, sweet and sour chicken.
These noodles are so good.
Ooh, there you go. The spare ribs look good. Thank you. Good food, nice atmosphere, the song of the prayer call everywhere, and great company. It's a perfect end to an otherwise pretty weird and honestly uneventful day. We made a plan for tomorrow to head to KL and then on up to Ipoh. The regular tourist path beckoned and we answered. The prayer calls got us up plenty early for our flight. We called a Grab to take us to the airport. Just a quick hop back to KL, then a train to KL Central, and then another train to Ipoh. Back on the tourist trail, and it was pretty nice. Just a quick hour later, on a really nice, really fast air-conditioned train that somehow cost only $25 for the two of us, and we had made it. Ipoh.
Yay, we just got to Ipoh, and this train station is really, really beautiful. The train ride itself was really comfortable. It was all electric, which was incredible. Josh and I didn't get to sit next to each other, and we didn't get window seats, so we couldn't show you too much, but it was a really nice ride. We are off to go find our hotel now.
So we dropped off our bags and dodged some cars to make it into Old Town. Ipoh's got some serious character. So it used to be a rich mining town with like this British and Chinese influence, but the crash of the industry actually left Ipoh the cool character it is today.
Wow, I would much prefer some coffee.
Ipoh.
Street art.
Wow, cool. What a fun montage. Just a quick stop at the pharmacy, then off to lunch.
Just walked into a pharmacy, asked them for antibiotic cream for cuts and Band-Aids. All of that was $3 US.
Oh yeah, this has got to be the right spot. Uncle's chopping chicken, aunties frying noodles, somehow 150 different food options, jackpot.
We have found the place that we will likely be coming to every single day now.
Yeah, everybody here is so nice, and they have so many different kinds of food.
I kind of really love this place for a lot of reasons. Obviously, it's really chill, and it's really fun and lively, but also everyone here is, every single vendor is maybe 65 and older, and I have a love for the elderly. But also, they come and bring you food.
He just like walked around with this plate of brand new egg tarts, and how am I going to say no to that? What kind of person would say no to that?
The soup is here.
Yeah, Uncle over there is coming around with fresh egg tarts. Of course I'm going to take a fresh egg tart.
Yeah, they're closing up. A lot of people are closing up for the afternoon.
2:30. Done. You're probably noticing by now that in these videos we're skipping basically from lunch directly to almost sunset. And that's because, like we found out on day 3, basically nothing happens between those hours. It's just too hot. Everything is closed, so we're just following suit.
Hello.
Quick room tour, Ipoh style. Nice bed. We have this beautiful artwork, which I want in our home. It's so pretty. TV, mirror, really nice one chair for one of us, most likely Dersh. And look at this view. We have a view of the river, the city, and the mountains. We haven't seen mountains in a while. Look at that limestone. The base price for this was like $44 US for this room, but you add on the tourist tax and some other tax, it works out to be like $48 per night. Fine. It's great. It's beautiful. It smells nice. There's a nice bathroom in here. Okay, so I know we've only been in Ipoh for, what, 2 hours, maybe not even 2 hours, but already I'm loving the vibes of this place. It's very chill, it's colorful, it's beautiful, and it's lively even though it's 3 p.m. and people are going inside. Yesterday we had a little bit of this like existential travel crisis where we were wondering, I don't know, do we go off the beaten path? Do we try to go, you know, away from the tourist areas and go to some places that haven't been discovered before? And I don't know, maybe there is a reason why there is a tourist path here in Malaysia. But I think what I'm really trying to say is touristy does not equal bad. There's a reason why a lot of these towns are so popular. I'm enjoying Ipoh so far.
With that Lisa segment, time for a short rest and rain break that lasted just over an hour.
Ended.
Ready to go.
It looks beautiful outside. We're gonna go walk around the old town and get some food.
Let's get the heck out of here.
Yeah, Ipoh.
Blow this popsicle stand. Why do they say that? Why is it a popsicle stand? See that?
This e-popsicle stand.
E-popsicle?
E-popsicle stand.
Gotta go.
Ooh yeah, we're going across town, so you know it's time for some walking mural shots. Ooh yeah. Acting.
Even though things are kind of closed up right now, I really, really love the vibes here. It's so beautiful. There's colorful homes. You can tell they're trying to preserve a lot of the old buildings, but also bring them back to life with all the street art and the like immersiveness of it. This place is really cool.
Ipoh's a very walkable town, outside of having absolutely no crosswalks literally friggin' anywhere. I mean, it's small enough to walk around in a few hours if you don't die.
High five.
No problem.
It's also incredibly beautiful.
That right there looks like something for us.
Promised land. Oh, time. Cool. Oh, go, go, go.
Just one more street to sprint across and we made it to the night market.
We are a little bit too early. People are just now setting up, which is wild to me because I think it's almost 9 p.m. And people are just, I thought people were cleaning up, but nope, they're actually setting up. So the couple that we stayed with in New Zealand, or we parked sassy in front of their home on our last night in Auckland. Basker, he is from Ipoh, and he actually recommended, he sent me a message and he said you have to try the chicken rice at Luong. So we gotta take his recommendation.
Don't waste their chili sauce.
然后chicken feet 对小的，然后一碗饭，一碗面。一个河粉一个饭哈，谢谢。
Wow, so good.
38 seconds later, I timed it. All this food showed up.
We got the chicken, right? Bean sprouts, delicious bean sprouts, and my favorite thing, chicken feet. Love chicken feet. Let's try this stuff first up. How'd they do? New?
Oh, that's good.
New and interesting?
The sauce is like a little bit sweet, which is not what I was expecting, but really tasty. That is tasty. For me.
I think I need to get some of that stout.
Yeah.
And some of this rare.
I mean, that legitimately was some of the best chicken feet I've ever had. I mean, the chicken was good, the steamed chicken, and the veggies were good. But the chicken feet was so good. So tasty.
We got way more food than we needed.
Okay, time for the end of the night walking back to hotel interspersed with cool nighttime scenes montage. You know what we're talking about.
To go see this place. It's a bright one.
Yep.
Ipoh in the Morning is one of the calmest, coolest, and most scenic towns we've ever been to. There's just something about it before all the hustle and bustle and most importantly heat kicks in here.
Is that a Milo truck?
A bit of walking to find another epic breakfast spot. It's definitely a food-focused town, no question. Everything you see everywhere is about restaurants and egg tarts and dim sum and spicy this and that. This place is culinary nirvana disguised as like a mid-sized Malaysian city. And there's all these old kopitiam cafes like this one with their marble-top tables and ancient ceiling fans. They're like time machines to colonial Malaysia. And it all starts with that famous white coffee. Just one sip and you'll understand why people drive 4 hours just for a cup. And the dim sum scene, that's no joke either.
Oh!
Success.
What a feast.
And yeah, it's the food, yes, but more than that, it's the friendliness, the welcoming nature that I think really set this place apart for us. Smiles, conversation about random topics. We've met so many people here that just seem happy. Happy and proud to live here.
Okay, that was easily the best $7.50 I've spent in my life.
I should say we liked it all.
It's that good. I mean,
I love places like this. I don't know, when you walk in, it feels a little overwhelming because you're like, I don't know how any of this works. But you sit down first, and then you order what you want. I think my favorite part about all of it is that it's just like relaxed, casual, which is exactly what I feel like food should be.
And like, it's amazing how much these places support the entrepreneurs around here. Like this little spot supports six
or
different
7 stalls,
different businesses.
Yeah.
So 6 or 7 people's like full livelihood out of a place the size of a shoebox.
Yeah.
And they just do that everywhere, so that way everyone has the opportunity to be able to like start a restaurant.
And I love how communal it is. Like we were sitting with a couple, we were sitting next to families, and then the family next to us who are from Ipoh recommended the chashu pie.
Yeah, ordered that right away.
So much more fun than, I don't know, the way that we eat at home. And I really wish there was something like this back at home. But
Yeah,
I
we're
know,
so, like-
I don't know that we can have that.
I want this so bad. Where I live, and it's so good, and it's so affordable, and it just doesn't have to be an Applebee's. We don't need more freaking Applebee's. We don't. Okay.
Anyway, rant over. We hopped in the taxi to Tasik Chermin and learned all about fasting during Ramadan from our taxi driver.
Yes.
After fasting, all you want to eat.
Okay, bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye. See you.
Just when we thought Ipoh couldn't get any cooler, we found ourselves headed for the secret Hidden World Lake.
Wow.
We arrived at the boat platform where these tiny inflatable rafts powered by car batteries were shuttling people into some magical cave.
Ready to go to the hidden world.
Time has come.
And we're off.
This is peak Malaysia right here, hiding the coolest stuff inside of actual mountains. It's pitch black in there, except for our guide's flashlight bouncing off all the rock walls. And then suddenly,
it is bright.
okay, that was number 2. Now we're off to Tussock Sermon 1.
You can't use this music, but you're gonna hear some royalty-free music out here.
Very different vibes over here. I mean, it's pretty obvious by now, but we preferred number 2.
That's us.
Now we're off to Sampotong, supposedly Malaysia's oldest and largest cave temple.
We just made it to Sampo, I think Sampo Temple. There's a whole string of beautiful cave temples here, so I think we're just going to start with this one and then walk down and see the other ones along this road. But this one, I think, is the oldest temple in all of Ipoh. It smells old.
According to legend, some wandering Chinese monk just stumbled across this cave back in 1890, looked around and went, yep, this'll do, and then spent the next 20 years of his life meditating in here. Honestly, these days that sounds like a pretty nice life path.
This place doesn't feel real. This is, I mean, what? In the middle of limestone, going all the way up. You have to take a secret cave to access to it. There's monkeys surrounding it. There's a turtle pond for some reason. I don't know what's in there, but it's got to be really cool.
What?
Monkeys everywhere.
You see them?
Yes.
Where?
There's one up there.
I hear them.
There's one back there.
Well, that's my sign to go.
There are a lot of temples along this street, a lot of cave temples that might still be open. Oh yeah, I see a tour bus.
Yeah.
This must be open.
Everyone knows monkeys are the worst. Sure are. Let's go check out this temple.
It goes from a wild, bright theme park aesthetic to a dark, damp cave and then back again to the theme park. Then once you make your way through the caves out of seemingly nowhere, this appears. Then we found some stairs which had a much more Indiana Jones exploratory aspect to it.
Okay, this place is for sure haunted. This one's for sure haunted.
Okay, off to the very theme parky temple right next door. Oh, must be about that time to get back inside, so better call another grab taxi.
About that time, you know what it is.
Have a good day.
Back to the hotel to cool down for a minute, and then...
Go, 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 go. We thought we'd go on a lovely sunset riverfront river walk jaunt. First we had to cross a few roads.
Wildlife footage for you. Oh no. Wolf
fix you, Po, turn you back into E-Po.
There it goes. Yay.
Okay, small construction project done. Time to find dinner. Another food court, this time in some camping chairs and then a nice walk back to the hotel. Okay, today we're heading to Penang via train, but first we've got to hit up the Sunday flea market here in Ipoh. There's very few things in life that make Lisa happier than thrifting, so that makes it worth it no matter what. A little bit of everything here, actually a lot of bit of everything. Shirts, appliances, whatever this is, maps, classic shoes, live rabbits for some reason, fireworks, fish.
This place is so big. Like every time we think it's like one lane of antique and vintage shops, then it's like another and another and another alley. I'm a fan.
If we had more space in our bags, we would have bought so much. It was so eclectic and awesome, but we just had to resist.
We went in thinking, oh, we're gonna only spend like 30 minutes there. We were there for like an hour and a half. Time to go get breakfast. We just came back to the oldie but goodie where it all began.
Yeah, we really like this place. It's got the right vibe. I can see a man almost starting a kitchen fire and making my charcoal town.
And then somebody came by with kaya puffs.
Hello, morning. Coconut jam. Very good.
I realize that I have absolutely no self-control when someone walks around with a plate of fresh, delicious baked goods. I literally cannot say that.
Oh, listen, I know in this video there's been a ton of food-related stuff. Like 75% of the things we've done have been food. But that's just such a big highlight here in Malaysia, especially for us. I mean, I don't think we've had a single bad meal since we got here. I don't think we're good. Food's so affordable. It's so good and comes so fast.
And I'm just now learning to use the fork and spoon technology.
Okay, we're getting dangerously close to creating another routine here, so that means we got to get out of Dodge.
Let's go. That's tasty.
Oh, we're crossing the street.
Crossing
Watch out
the
for this guy on the blue and then the car's coming now. Oh boy, just wait now. Just wait now.
To get to Penang, we found the best way is to take a train all the way up to Butterworth and then grab the ferry across to Georgetown proper. It's much more comfortable than any of the bus options we could find, and it's cheaper too.
Okay, we made it to Butterworth. We are at the ferry terminal, and now we are waiting about 20-30 minutes for the next ferry to make it over to Penang.
Yeah, so there's this big line for the ferry tickets, like a huge line for the ferry tickets. It's only $2 which is like 50 cents around that, like 40 cents. But you can just pay with your card right on the terminal itself instead of waiting to buy a ticket from the thing. You can also use Grab to buy it.
You can use Visa, MasterCard, Grab, QR, any of it. It's pretty cool. Everything but cash. Are about to arrive in Penang. We're free to go. So we just dropped off our bags at our hotel. Can't quite check in yet. We still have like an hour and a half. So we're gonna walk back to the jetty because there was some good food there.
Welcome to Food Paradise, baby! The Jetty Food Court in Georgetown is basically Malaysia's answer to, we don't know where to eat. It's conveniently located right across the Chu Jetty. Yeah, that famous tourist trap with all the houses on stilts. We're going to check that out later. It's hot in here, it's crowded, the plastic chairs are uncomfortable, and it's absolutely perfect.
clay pot chicken rice. Heck yeah. What did you get?
Mee swa ko, which is like this vermicelli, soupy noodle dish with fish in it.
After that extremely filling meal, it was time to check into our quite unique hotel.
Room tour. So as soon as you walk in, we have this like really cool living room / sink area with kettle coffee, of course, and a loft, which is really cool. Let's go upstairs, which I haven't seen yet. And ta-da! We're upstairs, and it is really cool up here. We have this nice, comfortable bed. It has this rare heritage feel. I think it is a historical building.
Oh yeah, and here's the bathrooms. Room tour over.
Time to go see Georgetown and do laundry.
First impressions? Georgetown?
It's really cute. It's big and it's really quiet right now. I don't know if it's because it's Sunday evening or because today's the first day of Ramadan. Things are closed down, but so far I really like the vibes. It's very colorful and there are a lot of puppies over there.
This is what it feels like to be in Penang. One minute you're in the foreigner bars and burgers area, and the next you're in a street food alleyway, and then you happen upon a Buddhist temple, a flower shop making Indian garlands, Chinese town hall, and why not a church? And then right after that, a quiet, beautiful seaside park to do a bit of reflecting.
The sun's setting, so the sky is like really pink and beautiful, and we just walked across the park where there's just so many people playing volleyball, kids, families. There was like a group of lion dancers hanging out by the water. I think my favorite thing about traveling is when we get to places where it seems like the locals truly enjoy where they live, and Penang definitely feels like it. Wow.
Penang night is super fun. I think we're about to get run over.
Everyone's out, everyone's cooking, everyone's eating, shopping.
Yeah, we're just walking through Little India right now.
So fun.
Here begins the most chaotic, fun dinner we've had in a really, really long time.
We just found a table and we got swarmed by like 5 or 6 people with menus trying to show us all their food. It was a little bit overwhelming, but I think we got there. I got seafood noodle soup. You got satay and white rice. Oh, no, thank you.
Okay, after ordering from a few different menus, the first dish has arrived, seafood noodle soup.
You guys are wondering how stupid we look while filming our food? This is exactly how that works.
Thank you.
And I think we unknowingly ordered from 4 different restaurants. Like, I think we ordered one dish from 4 different restaurants.
Alright, chicken satay from place number 2. Oh, here comes beer from place number 3.
Right, 1850.
1 second. It is a
fun. This is like a multi-course meal.
Yeah.
150 cents. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. Here's to whatever's happening. Tough break, bud.
I love Penang.
Man, that dinner was super fun, super overwhelming, absolutely delicious. And we have clean clothes for the first time since we started this trip. Don't judge us.
Yeah, why not? A little late night snack? Can't forget the naan.
First, we gotta start off our morning with a little dangerous road crossing.
Oh yeah, we got a spot.
So remember those super touristy jetties that we talked about yesterday? Here they are. These jetties are from the 19th century when Chinese immigrants were like, hey, land's too expensive, let's just start building houses over the water. It's a pretty good plan. Each jetty is named after a specific Chinese clan, Chu, Tan, Lim, and incredibly, descendants of the original family still live here today. So the biggest one, Chu Jetty, is where all the action happens, and by action, I mean wall-to-wall tourists taking selfies everywhere.
You can definitely tell people still live here. Like each of these little homes have the temples in the front, there's slippers and motorbikes, but then scattered in between there's shops selling ice cream and souvenirs. And then there's signs everywhere that say these are historical sites, so not to trespass. But then it feels like we're trespassing a little bit. There's like a Trevor Noah bit. His friends want to take him on this Balinese authentic experience, and it's literally him and his friends just sitting in a Balinese man's home. This is what it feels like a little bit, like you're just in someone's home.
I mean, the irony isn't lost on us that we're here complaining about tourists while literally being tourists here ourselves. But hey, I mean, that's travel in 2025. We're all part of the problem. And I guess possibly the solution? It's hard to know. Anyway, enough deep thoughts. Time for a nice palate cleansing montage across Penang and some chicken rice. We met some new friends on the street on the way there who decided to join us for this truly epic meal. As we're not big fans of shoving cameras in people's faces the first time we meet them, prepare for some chicken rice vibes. The food was great, the conversation was even better. We made plans to meet up later that night, and off we went to Kekloksi Temple.
Okay, so we're at Kekloksi right now, and you can walk up the steps to the temple, to all the different levels of the temple. It's a massive temple, but we're here at the wrong time of day. It's noon. It's 91 degrees. There's a lift. We're gonna try it. Okay.
Up to Kekloksi
we have compromised, and by compromised, I mean we are walking up to Kekloksi Temple.
The ticket counter was closed, and it's such a short walk anyway that we just figured.
Josh promised there was shade. So far, that is true.
What do you think so far?
It's really peaceful and pretty and colorful here. It's so green and red, and I'm really sweaty.
There is something unifying about all places of worship having some sort of gift shop, though. No matter the faith, there seems to always be one of those. We spent about an hour wandering through prayer halls and gardens before making our way up to that massive 36-meter bronze Goddess of Mercy statue.
Alright, just get the grab, get us back to town. That was fun.
Okay, so we're waiting for this dessert shop to open, but they have so many beautiful desserts, like all the legit local kinds of desserts. Shaved ice, mantou dipped in condensed milk, sesame ball. I'm so excited. And apparently next door is their cafe where they serve food that also looks delicious. This is like right near a hotel too.
Why yes, we did have dessert for lunch, and it was great.
I loved it in there. It was so cute. The vibes were on point. The music was so good. It was like 70s, 80s Chinese music.
Yeah, like the stuff we hear at like banquet halls every day.
Yeah. It was such a great...
It's like dim sum restaurant, greatest hits.
It was so good. And the dessert was so beautifully done. I really liked that place. I felt like I could have stayed there forever.
Yes. What we got to do now is decide what we're doing tomorrow. I think we're going to fly to Langkawi. And as you guys know, booking a flight is a big screen computer task only. We're just going to head back home, check what the prices are, and book it real quick.
Also, you know what time it is. It is hot o'clock. That's what time it is.
Like a salmon swimming upstream is what this B-roll is. We're going against the grain here.
Time to meet back up with our friends and have dinner at my absolute favorite hawker center here in Penang.
This right here is the good stuff. That's the good stuff.
Hi, this is Paulina.
Yeah.
We randomly met on the street earlier this morning and had breakfast.
Yep.
We randomly met and we chased them for 3 months.
What did you get?
This is called bok. Excuse my pronunciation. Tea? Bok steak. Which is herbal pork soup.
Yeah. And you're like your buddy in KL said that that's the thing to get, right? What did he say about it? What was his sales pitch to you?
You should get it.
You should get it. Okay, that's good enough. What else do you really need? What else do you really need?
It's normal to film while we're eating.
From different angles as well.
Yes,
from proper television.
Ooh, this is good.
You like it?
Yeah, it's like the same broth. Like, can I eat now?
Cameras are weird, so we're just gonna like stop recording and just enjoy the rest of our meal.
Yeah, it's a new friend.
We're gonna put this is the name of the place right here. And you should totally come here.
Right here.
Because it's good.
So for the rest of the night, we put down the camera, shared some good beers and great food, and called it a night.
The devastation.
Thanks, Penang.
Remember the cute dessert shop we went to yesterday? Well, today we're going to their cafe breakfast. It's right next door.
Just like the dessert cafe, the music and vibe here were absolutely on point. But come on, we don't have to do the whole breakfast thing again.
You've seen us eat plenty of times throughout this video already. We got eggs, peanut butter toast, more eggs, and a nasi lemak. We'll see you in Langkawi at the airport. We're going soon. This cafe is a little bit pricier than the usual, plastic stool places that we like to go, but I really love the vibes of it and the music. They were playing Teresa Tang earlier.
Eat the eggs. Eat the eggs.
quick get a grab to the airport, and then hang out in the great lounge here and hop on the cheapest flight I think we've ever taken to my favorite place in the whole world. I could talk about this place forever. I could bore you with all my stories of trips and big life-changing moments that happened here. The moral of it is that every time I come here, I'm different. I've changed, but this place more or less stays the same.
Okay.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Room tour, Langkawi edition. And we paid $35 per night for this hotel, which is blocked from the beach. What more could you ask for?
Let's go swim.
Let's go to the beach.
Sure, by every metric, this beach is touristy as it gets. White sand that stretches for days, hordes of guys trying to get you to ride one of their banana boats, jet skis, or parasails. Beanbag bars playing oons music as far as the eye can see. Beachside restaurants, selfie-taking tourists with matching outfits alongside lobster-red people playing volleyball. But it's not trying to hide any of that or be anything that it's not, and there's something beautiful about that honesty.
We won!
Alright, let's go eat, huh? This, for me, is the best case scenario. I know we're like overspending on food out here for sure, but like,
So pretty.
come on.
Oh, and we're celebrating a win.
Come on.
There's someone patiently waiting for you to share.
After more than our fair share of cheese, naan, and meat, we caught some of the fire shows at the nearby mobile bar cart thing and called it a great first night here in Langkawi. This whole thing started in the chaos of KL with one question. What's the most awesome 2 weeks that we could have here for just $100 a day? So, 2 weeks, 7 cities, 40-something grab taxis, 11 types of noodles, and almost exactly $1,200 later, here we are, sipping a zesty beverage under an umbrella on Pantai Chenang. Did we do Malaysia for $100 a day? Yep. Did we cram in way too much?
Yes.
Would we do it differently? Outside of that 6-hour-long sweaty bus ride to KT, I really don't think so. Like, had we done it any different, we would have missed out on all the incredible stuff that did happen. The interactions with the wonderful people, the food, the adventure, the struggle, the beauty, the kindness, the endless green mountains, the sunsets that went on forever, all of it. But we noticed along the way that Malaysia kept trying to teach us a lesson. While you're here, there's a time to move, and there's a time to be still.
Hey, kitty, we gotta go.
I don't think he wants me to leave.
And us being stubborn every day, we'd fight it, feeling like we needed to keep sprinting and doing and seeing as fast as we could. But sitting here on this beach, watching countless people jet ski and banana boat on the Andaman, I'm thinking there's something kind of perfect about ending this pretty chaotic journey by finally just being where our feet are. And sure, we could rent motorbikes today and zip around to waterfalls and hidden beaches and take a cable car to the top of the island with views for days, and honestly, you should probably do all that if you come here, but for us right now, it's long overdue time that we learn that sometimes the best way to see a place is to stop trying to see everything. Ah, Malaysia, you beautiful, delicious contradiction of a country, filled with just the coolest, nicest people. Thanks for taking the time to teach us your ways. Alright, that's enough relaxing. Let's go.
Hey, you got any Pirates of the Caribbean music?
I'll find it.